What's up, Internet? But wait. Does that mean that going swimming in Animal Crossing might put you to sleep and you'll drown? We might have some unseen hazards ahead of us. Anyway, I was not streaming yesterday, and that was because I had to take someone to the surgeons. I have to say that properly. So I just didn't have time. Although I did play a little bit and prepared some areas, so we'll go through that and take a look at some of the stuff I'm planning to do. We got a thing from Tia. We got some extra nonsense I ordered. First, as I having a lot of trouble talking for some reason, this is not my best day of speaking. Our friend Arukara on Twitch, as well as Kimmy on Animal Crossing, took a look at our logo, and she actually sent me a code for a better version of it. So we're gonna plug that in and get a better version because mine is just sad. Although I do like those robes, I might have to grab one of those. Those are kind of stylish. All right, custom design portal. Yes, I'd like to access kiosk using the magic of the internet. I think that's how this works. I know there's a code somewhere you have to put in. I will figure this out. I've not actually ever done this before, so we will be learning. Okay, post, search using design ID. I think that's what we gotta do. Okay, so it would be MOB7 5 J S1 3G X0, or potentially O, but they don't double over, which is good because original Animal Crossing, that was a problem. When you put in codes, O's looked like zeros and I's looked like L's and ones. It was kind of bad. And 8R, and that should give us our custom design. Yeah. So we gotta save ourselves a slot. Overwrite it. There we go. And that looks a lot better than that. Speaking of, I went and put my actual logo over all my stuff. I've actually had this logo for a very, very long time. I just never did anything with it because I wanted to do it at the same time as I picked up my channel art and fix that up. But that's been in limbo for like 2 years because I have no Photoshop talents whatsoever. And my artist kind of abandoned me with that project. So, I figured, hey, I got a few moments and I'm already introducing my actual logo, so let's just swap everything up at once. Okay, so let's see what we can get ourselves today for some stylish... Oh, that's flashy. Oh, that's flashy. I kind of have to have those, I think. What else? The ancient sashed robe. Oh, I'm kind of feeling that. I kind of like the cyber suit as well. We gotta do some shopping today, it seems like. Which is good. We've got lots and lots of bells, but not really a ton to spend it on. Okay, we're gonna take that sashed robe, and I think that'll be it for this purchase. I don't want to wear it out, but I might make a wand outfit out of it. So I'm gonna purchase one of each of the 3 suits I saw that looked cool. So we could go with that, or we could go with that. Oh, that's kind of suave. Whereas that's more, hey, look at me. I think we gotta go for the suave one. Okay. Okay. Now we need to get the cyber suit. Now the question is, which color should we buy? Because there's 3. Well, I'm sure I could buy all 3. You know, we only need 1. I do kind of like that blue-green. Not a big yellow fan, honestly. Purple's kind of stylish, though. We're gonna go with blue, I think. I'm kind of curious if there's like a whole outfit associated with that shirt. Or like pants combo, whatever you want to call it. Gonna throw back our superhero outfit, because why not? Actually, you know what? I was wearing my casual clothes. Let's do this. We'll wear my casual clothes out. And that'll be what we'll wear today. We won't wear our superhero outfit. Although we are missing our goatee, which sucks. What can you do? That's what the Nooklings are up to. Because they might be up to something. We gotta check. I see a puzzle. Creepy doll. A flamingo. I like flamingos. I don't see anything well, how much is this puzzle? Is there a finished puzzle? I have to ask. You take it to the custom thing, and you get like 2 of them, and you get the missing pieces, and boom, finished puzzle. I don't know. It does seem like a good way to bring home the summer feeling if you want a fan. Just be careful. In some places, they associate running fans with death because apparently they like suck all the moisture out of the air and kill you. That is a true thing that happened. Okay, so step 1, we're gonna go throw our new version of this on the flag because honestly, mine is crap compared to the one she made. I could also get a custom phone case with that on there, and I'm tempted to. I might just do that. Okay, I would like to change the flag, please. This one. It's perfect in every way. Actually, that's exactly what I said. I'm good. Thank you. Woo! Is there anything in this bin? There's a bunch of hedges from some stuff I moved. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over some of the stuff we did yesterday while I was clearing it up. And since we're here, we'll take a look at the Nook Bell Depository Terminal, as we always like to do, and see if there's anything Nook shopping-wise we'd like to have. Okay, this is embarrassing, but I literally just ordered one of these in the mail. I believe we already have KK Love Song, so I don't think we need that. We could take a look. But we'll go over some of the areas I've cleaned out for ideas that I'm going to be working on for the next little while. This is going to be a long-term project thing, I think. That looks so much better. That is just, that really, as Isabel said, that is perfect in every way. Wouldn't change a thing. That is gorgeous. So, once again, thank you to Arakara on Twitch and Kimmy in Animal Crossing for making that for me, because I don't have artistic talent, it seems, but man, that looks quite nice. Okay, so, first things first, I moved Ketchup's house over, I moved some of her Franken dinos over here, and we're going to turn this area into an outdoor exhibit as part of this. I want to have sort of an outdoor dinosaur artsy exhibit type thing. I think we're going to need at least 1, maybe 2 more Franken dinos. So I gotta find some good fossil combinations moving forward. But we got the start of like an outdoor garden-y type area. Down here, if you check on the map, there's a little square. This might look like a hodgepodge of nothing, but trust me, this will be a thing when it's done. This is going to be where we're going to store all of our rocks. And we're going to start by lining them up on this row. Now the problem is, I think it might be a little too close to this edge, and they might not spawn. And if that's the case, we'll have to actually move it all up a row. That's not a problem, but it's something we might have to deal with, and apparently it takes like a whole week to move rocks anyway, so that's gonna suck. So we might have a very, very messy island once I get into that proper, and I should do that sooner rather than later, just because rock spawns are going to be a problem for some of the more massive sweeping changes I want to kind of create. Let's talk to Tia and see what she's up to. She's on a stroll and looking at an old wardrobe I put out. And I haven't done anything with, ever. Come on, something new, something good. Hey, gold armor. That's a piece of the Gundam. Rock on. Now I just need the rocket and a whole bunch of those rusted parts. And we can make ourselves a proper Gundam. Hey, it's Mary. She's adorbs. I love Mary. Alright. Oh, I made her walk fab. Okay. So, like I said, I think this is kind of going to be our big thing today, is trying to work on this outdoor garden, but like I said, this is going to be a whole big thing. The one other really big thing I made was right here. I made a little outdoor community garden with a shed. Like, I wanted to make a proper farm, and I think I want to get at least 6 of these hives. So, I'm going to need a few wasp nests, but either way, we've got watermelons, we've got cauliflowers that look like mum cushions, don't worry about that, even though cauliflowers are disgusting, and we've got some weeds because I was really trying to find something that would look like crops, and the closest I could come up with was like yellow hyacinths that look kind of maybe a little like corn, but as someone who's grown a lot of corn, that does not look like corn, so that's kind of what we got for like a little garden thing. I want to put a little library there as well. It looks like Red's in town. We should go say hi to him. There's a rock here. Now, like I said, this is not exactly where I wanted a rock, so we're going to get rid of it. But I kind of have, like, big sweeping ideas for the eastern side of this place. That's going to probably take a ridiculous amount of time to do if I want to actually make it kind of how I'm envisioning it in my head. But we'll see. We'll see. This is all going to be a big thing. Oh, I moved Judy's house ever so slightly as well, so that we had the house obscuring the sea monsters, although we still need to get ourselves one more of those brachio skulls to make the proper sea monster I want. We need at least one more. Plus more dinosaur stuff to make Franken dinos, of course. I'm going to have to do a little bit of landscaping around here, and I'll probably do a little bit of this stuff on my own time as well, just because I'm not going to lie, I'm actually having a really stressful time right now, so being able to do this a little bit off-stream as well is kind of helping me a bit. So if I do end up doing some stuff off-stream, I will show it off as best I can. But that's what I've done so far. I've cleared out some spaces. Talking is hard. And yeah, that's it really. I wish we could change that policy, Red, because I would very much like to. I don't need the giant Pixar lamp. This could be kind of cool, though. I've got a regular version of this. This is the crazy glowy Rosetta Stone. I know this is a fake, but I love it. I think I know what the fake version of this looks like, so we'll take a look. The bizarre fruit harvest witch thingy. Okay, this is a fake one. And you can tell because the real one, if I can zoom in and I can pan a little bit, I cannot. But out of her chest in the real one, there's like an artichoke popping out. I remember because I looked these up. So that is a fake. And the rest, I don't know, so I might have to do a quick search because, honestly, he shows up so little that if I'm going to get a fake, I want to get a good fake. So let's see. Forgery! That's what I want to look up. So let's see. New Horizons, forgeries. So let's see. Which ones do we have? We have sculpture, we got the blue Rosetta Stone, and we got the other thing with the lady. And let me just make sure I got that. Yes. So there is an artichoke popping out where her heart should be in the fruit witch thingy. So the next one will be this one. In the forged painting, the woman is wearing a star-shaped earring, whereas in the genuine one, it's sphere-shaped. And apparently she closes her eyes in the evening. That's interesting. So let's take a look. So we've got like a magical living soul painting. I want a closer look, Red. I'm seeing closed eyes. It's alive and it doesn't like that it's being watched. Okay, so this is a fake. I don't think so, Red. I mean, I'd buy it all, honestly. Okay, so for this one, the forged statue has necklaces where the genuine does not. Let's take a look. I'm seeing necklaces. So they're all fakes right now, which means I'm going to get the Rosetta Stone just because it glows and is blue and is freaking awesome. And I would love to just deck out my island and my house with a lot of these. Also, I don't know if I showed it off, but we actually got a forged Dogu statue in the mail from Kimmy, which glows and hovers and is like some bizarre alien creature, and it's awesome. So I'll show that off as well. But yes, we got some necklaces. So this is a fake as well. Red, you're not giving me anything real. You know, you're completely destroying my trust. I want to point out, we played Animal Crossing Original, got all the paintings, and played for an entire year and never once ran into a forgery from this guy. And now we're getting nothing but them. I'm absolutely taking this thing. I know it's a forgery, but it's awesome. I also don't like that you have to wait a day. Why can't he just let me take it? I don't know. Also, I might buy this. Street organ. 7,000. That's way too much, but I'll buy it. Just because I think it's cool looking. We got the regular one. Now we got the colorful one. Could be something to put out in our island somewhere. Maybe outside of the cranny or something. Oh, also, just some Twitch news, but I have submitted a new emote for Tier 2 subscribers. So look forward to that once it gets passed. Also, we got Nook points, so let's grab some Nook points. Honestly, I am pretty excited to find a villager who wants to leave, assuming it's one I don't want to keep necessarily, because I have been promised Pierce, who is, of course, the best villager. I'm very excited about that. Anyway, let's see. We got a portable radio. Tape deck. I actually wanted one of each. I couldn't tell which one I wanted. Problem with the tape deck is we got an orange one. I kind of want like the classic gray, just for style points. But we'll crank up the volume and we'll shuffle. And I've got like a little hammock right next to an apple tree. Try and make it feel like a Harvest Moon area, kind of. Okay, what else do we have? I have to customize the panels. We've made this little shed out of some books. These are for a custom little library thing. Diner counter table. That goes in here for storage. Is there enough room for that? I don't think there is. I think it might be a bit too long, which means I might have to resize this whole thing. Okay. Well, fortunately, we have that power. Oh, it almost fits. It's so bloody close. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Alright, well. We're gonna have to do this now. Fortunately, I've got some fruit, so we can move that tree. But I think our big plan for today is to try and work on that outdoor garden area for the exhibits of our crazy super dinos. And if anyone has any ideas or suggestions for what I should do with space, let me know. The biggest issue is I'm not sure how much space we're actually going to have by the end of this, though. Like, going back to the little outdoor exhibit area, I would kind of want to, if I can just go out here to sort of show what I want to do, get around this guy. What I'd like to do is kind of from here all the way to like here. I'd like to actually make like a proper like little lake area, and maybe like have an island in the middle or something like that. I kind of been kicking around that idea, but I don't know if there's enough space for that. That might be a little ambitious. Well, what can you do, you know? Oh, right, I need those flowers too. I gotta say, I love having an island full of flowers, but it's a pain in the ass. This is not easy to deal with. Okay. Let's open up the island designer. Now let's start some construction. We need to construct. Okay, so we gotta wear a helmet because we're very safety-minded, and it's important to be safety-minded. I also want to say we'd be streaming Ghost of Tsushima tonight, but unfortunately my Amazon order has pushed it back. And weirdly enough, they said, they gave me the most quizzical email for it, too. It's like, there might be delays. We're not sure, but trust us, it's still coming the day it said it's going to happen, which is next Wednesday. And I'm like, no, that's not when it's supposed to come out. It's supposed to come out today. And if I knew there was going to be delays, I would have just ordered digitally. But, alas, what can you do? I'm thinking, actually, that might work better. Hold on. Oh, or maybe not. Honestly, I'm torn by whether or not I want to put the little island like this, or right next up to here going like this. But it could work as sort of a functional extra wall without a panel if I don't have an extra. I think I do, but just in case. Oh. Okay. But I really have to customize like all this stuff. But I think the artisanal bug box could go here as like a storage container. That looks not too bad. That's not going anywhere. Where is our star net? Place item. I actually want to get a different colored star net. Thinking yellow. Well, what can you do? Alright, let's see what else we have. We've got portable radio. I've got the boombox thing there. We got books. We don't need that. Street organs extra. What do we have here? We have a traditional tea set, which I think I just got rid of one of these too. That does me no good. Unfinished puzzle. Can I finish it? I actually just finished a puzzle with my mom. It was like 500 pages, or pieces of penguins. Which was a big thing because they all looked identical. Okay, well, this is kind of the start of a little farming garden area I'm working on. I'm kind of proud with how that's actually looking right now. I might have to go and tweak some of the stuff in my inventory. We saw Tia about. We'll give her the traditional tea set and hope she doesn't recognize it, because as we've established, villagers actually do that. I am pretty skilled. I'm glad we recognize this. A black bass, yes. Yes, I can catch them. I catch way too many. I think I actually have one on me right now. I've got several. Here's your stupid fish. This is going to take away from me giving her a gift, isn't it? Crap. Oh well, here you go. There you go. What are you getting me? If it's a traditional tea set, I'm going to smack you over the face with it. Okay. Table setting. Actually, that's really cool. I think these can be customized. And even if they can't, they just look really nice. You could have like a really nice proper dinner party with this. That's fancy stuff right there. Okay. Now, can I give you a gift? Yes, I can. Good. So I want to get rid of something in my inventory. Let's pretend you didn't give it to me. There it is. Traditional tea set. Yes. Ah, she is actually acknowledging that. Okay. I do like that feature. That's just a nice little touch. An embroidered tank, huh? Cool. Thanks. I don't think I need this either. I honestly was just giving you a thing so that I didn't have more things in my inventory, but, huh. I'm thinking that needs to go to someone. I'm not sure who right now, though. Like, part of me wants to say Celia. Okay, so we're gonna start, and I guess what we're gonna do, at least to start with, is we're just gonna cover this with stone pathing. And we will modify it afterwards if we need more grass or whatever. I'm thinking we need a fountain. And it'd be nice to get like an arched entranceway. But like I said, I'd like to also get like at least 2 more dinosaurs in here. But I sort of had an idea for an outdoor exhibition type of thing, and I thought, hey, my Franken-dinos would be cool for this. So this is kind of what we're working on right now. You're probably wondering what this small square next to the bushes is all about. The answer is I have no earthly idea. I did try to plant a tree in there, and I was actually going to surround it by flowers, but that's just extra space I don't know what to do with. And it doesn't quite fit the mold of what we're trying to set up right now, so unfortunately, right now it's just going to have to be like that until I find a better way to decorate it. But, yeah, we're just gonna fill this in, and maybe make a fountain, maybe make an arched entranceway. Although I don't have a lot of DIYs for arched entranceways, so that might not be great. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got the DIY for the wedding arch, because of course, Cyrus kind of screwed us over really badly. I'm still angry about that. Probably never not gonna be angry about that. That was stupid is what it was. I'm thinking we could get some floor lights in here and like use that to try and like highlight the actual dinosaurs. However, I tested it with one floor light and it really didn't have a ton of a effect. We could use those wedding fence type things as like little exhibition chains or something like that. Plus they look extra classy. I'm thinking that, but I'm not 100% sure on everything right now. It's just sort of a, I'm kind of figuring this out as I go type of approach. And again, hoping people smarter than me can figure out how to do this better than me. Because I'm really kind of struggling to come up with good ideas as to how to do this and what it's going to look like at the end. But on the bright side, we're at least making progress. We've got some projects lined up. Gonna move this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we gotta move these 4 squares. And the reason why I want to do this, it's actually less important for our weird Tricera Quetzal punchy dinosaur, but for our dragon fossil, that it's going to be an issue. Because I moved it here and I actually got confused as to which arm was supposed to be on which one, because they're not actually symmetrical. In fact, it might be better to get two of the exact same one, honestly. But I don't know. All I know is it got really confusing which arm was which, and it was kind of an issue. It'd be kind of cool to do like a pathing sort of thing underneath it, like a little round sort of exhibition area as well. I don't think we'll do that, because the actual creating of pathings to do rounded things is almost nigh on impossible. But maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Right now, I think the biggest projects I've got lined up are this and getting the rocks moved. If I can do those two things to relatively satisfactory degrees, I'd be happy. But, like I said, rocks are going to take like at least a week. I've heard there's a trick to getting them to spawn. It's like cover your island in mannequins every 4 steps where you don't want them to be. Apparently that works, but it still takes at least a week. So that's, at least as far as I know, like best condition, it's going to take at least that long. And again, I'm not sure about this whole making a pond sort of idea I had. Honestly, that might get thrown down the drain. But what can you do? Oops. Okay, that's okay. As long as I keep the two arms separated, and I can tell you which one is which, we're okay. So I might have to push the arms, but as long as the arms can be sort of... I can infer where the arms are supposed to be, we're fine. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I would love to get some crazy Frankendinos in here. I think we need at least 2 more. I got one idea, but the problem is I think it would take way more space than we have, because it would be very, very, very big. But it's an idea I have. We're gonna have to move these trees, I think. So we'll eat 1 apple. Oh, I also have a lot of rope fencing. I was planning on using that for the garden, but I tried using it and it didn't really look all that good. I was planning on using it for these, but then I was like, oh, I got the wedding fencing. That's like the roped fencing, but better. That's just a regular tree. I think we'll get rid of that entirely, honestly. But we got some cherries we can use for energy to move trees, which is good, because we need that. I'm thinking... I'm not sure if I want to extend this fence out to here yet or not. Again, we're just... I think right now we're just going to cover the area with masonry and see what we can do after that. We might have to move Ketchup's house even further, honestly. We'll figure it out as we go. But I'm honestly glad. Like, I've got a bucket of ideas. It's just trying to make them work. And trying to make them work well is even further a challenge, of course, but, you know. I wonder, would it be possible? No. I was thinking maybe if I went over the grass with grass tile, I could round it out and make like a rounded grass with the masonry on the outside, but it doesn't look like that's how that works. Unfortunately, this whole painting pathways thing is cool, but it's really not very good to use. It could be way better, I think. Now, I'm not going to set up fencing here just yet, because like I said, I might turn this into like a pond. And if that's the case, fencing might be a little bit of an issue to work with. But at least cover the area that we want to do with this, and we'll see what we can do afterwards. when more inspiration strikes, as it were. But, you know, I think we're doing okay. We got some ideas. We're making it work somehow. Or at least we're trying to make it work. That's the first step to making things work, though, you know? Be nice if we could see Celeste tonight. See if we could finally get the DIY for her mighty wallpaper I desperately need. But I'm most certainly not getting. Okay, since we're this close, I'm just going to move this stuff. And at the very least, I want to try and put a hedge on the backboard of this area. Like, I want to have this, because this is like a proper, you know, soiree as hosted by the museum, we want to have it, like, relatively fenced off, you know. We're going to use hedges because I think that's some of the classiest fencing you've got in this game. That said, I'm not sure how far back this is going to go or how much extra we can put in here. I've been noodling the idea of around maybe 2 more, but I'm not sure. But I think we have to keep this area at least relatively square. Just because fencing doesn't do angles with any degree of competency. And it can't do rounded paths or anything like that, so it would look weird if we didn't keep it at least relatively triangular. Or triangular. I know shapes. Rectangular. That's it. Thanks, brain. So we got to keep this relatively 4-sided. If we want to keep this looking at least somewhat presentable. Okay. I'm very glad that your little trowel of paint doesn't ever break on you. That would be insufferable. I don't think I could deal with that. That would be I quit at this point. I mean, this whole doing this is already not the most well-made system I've ever seen, but if your equipment for actually doing this broke, I would be done. Like, I would never bother. I'm gonna paint this, paint this, paint this, but bump. I'm just hoping that moving the rocks is relatively easy. Like I said, I've got a couple other ideas. One of them is going to be a huge thing that's going to take a lot of logistics work and probably a lot of villager moving and a lot of other stuff I'm not sure I'm really even prepared for. I know it's going to require probably a whole mess of DIYs I don't even have yet, but we'll see. Okay, I think that's about as well. See, that's the thing. If I want to put a backboard of a hedge on here, I probably need to push it out this far. That's annoying. Crap. Which means this tree also has to go. Grab our mighty, mighty shovel. Shovel this up. Oh! We've got stars! That means Celeste might actually be in town. Also, apologies for the noise for the next second. I got a bag of candy, and they're really, really good candy. And I wanted one. But it's this weird British candy called squashies, which are like the weird gummy gelatinous stuff that's like the stomach of every gummy frog ever, and it is delicious. I'm not normally a candy person either. Like, I've got a ridiculous sweet tooth, but I don't eat a lot of candy. I normally satiate it with, like, slushies and stuff. But these are really, really good. And now we're just gonna go take a look for good old Celeste. See if she's around, because we do see some shooting stars. And those two things kind of are synonymous, even if they're not. Is that purple? That looks purple to me. Yep, that was purple. Okay. These things are multiplying like crazy. I'm starting to wonder, though. I'm genuinely curious if I manage to pull off like this whole grand island renovation thing I'm planning. Will we be back to 5-star from all my hard work, or will it just be, well, not quite. Unfortunately, you're just not quite 5-star material anymore. It looks good, but you're not quite 5 stars. I'm genuinely not sure. Not seeing Celeste yet, but I gotta see if we can get some DIYs out of today as well. Not from Avery. Avery the Bravery. Maybe that's where Bravery got its name from. Maybe the first one was named Avery. Let's see what Annabelle's up to. Maybe she's DIYing. We still need so many DIYs. I think there's... I think I saw something like 500 some odd DIYs out there at present. And I think we have maybe less than half of that. I think we got like maybe 40%. So we've still got quite a few of these to go. Alright, well, might as well fill this in with stone pathing and put our dinosaur back. On the bright side, none of this is necessarily permanent, as we are going to be doing a lot of tweaking moving forward, but at least this gives us an idea in a relative workspace as to what's going to happen and where. This river was a bit of a pain to do, because I actually had to extend the upper chunk of that if I want to have my quick access from my own island. Because to line it up properly with the other side, I actually had to be moved down 2 whole squares, which really messed up this river. I know that word. Okay, we need T-Rex tail. And I guess we're just going to push this back here. We might have to move it forward, but again, we'll figure it out as it comes up. Until then, we'll just sort of keep it relatively clean and out of the way. Okay, next we have the T-Rex torso, which will be put in sideways for some reason. I guess they just assume you want everything sideways. Okay, next we have the Spinoskull, and that actually has to be put off-center to match the torso. It's going to be ever so... That is a really grim-looking mouth, too. Like, that is a freaking carnivore that you wouldn't want chasing after you. Now, I think, in order to make the wedding roped-off area, what we have to do is we need to have, I think, iron and either clay or weeds, but I'm not 100% sure. That looks pretty cool right there. And yeah, we could put like, or maybe what we could do is we could take this area, like between the arms, and we could put the fencing areas so that there's space between, and in that space between we could put flowers or something. Like a little mini garden, maybe? I don't know, I'm getting ideas. Not the huge fan of the giant gray blob on, or, yeah, kind of gray blob on my map now for where that is. But what can you do? That'll be like the one hyper-developed, not very natural place on this island, maybe. What are you doing again, Mary? I just felt like talking to you and seeing your adorable face. She's so adorbs. I did plant a bunch of green stuff yesterday. Actually, I only planted 5 green things and then a bunch of things that kind of look sort of vaguely green-ish. But, sure. Okay, why am I running off this way? I need something... Right, I want to look at my DIYs just to make sure I know what I need. Oh, that is right, sexy is what that is. That is also incredibly gaudy. And it takes 8 freaking gold nuggets. Holy crap. That's most of my gold right there. Okay, well, we need this, the wedding fence. Okay, so we need softwood and nuggets. Okay. I can make that work. We'll go store some stuff. Woo! Oh, I also have some lanterns I've meant to put out near the bridge, just for ambience, really. But we'll get to that. So basically, I got a whole bunch of stuff going on, kind of. Okay, we want to store this. I want to store the scarabs. I want to try and make a scarab model. I still need one more, I think. Unless I get rid of the one that I currently have in my house, and I don't want to do that because they're cool. Let's see if we can customize this. I'm getting distracted. But that's half the fun. Helps me take my mind off stuff. I can customize the unfinished puzzle. That sunset is quite pretty. Can I just finish it? That is literally the puzzle I just made with my mom. Just penguins. Pattern. The problem is that doesn't make for a very interesting puzzle. Custom design. That's actually pretty cool. That's cool. Thank you for that logo. I appreciate the touch-up because mine was so not great. Oh, you can customize the table setting. But it does not change the actual silverware or the plates or anything like that. Just the mat underneath. That's a bit underwhelming, but what can you do? I'll store that. Gonna store these. Oh, I can't store plants. Portable radio can get stored because we don't need that right now. Store that. Oh, I need to get a simple panel as well. So we need softcore wood. We need... we have iron. We need soft wood. Soft core wood. Thank you, brain. We need... What else do we need right off? Might as well take this because I already have a whole bunch in there. Oh, right. I need the panel. Okay. I have one. Here it is. And since we're here and I brought it up, I want to show off my crazy alien Dogu, which is now in my crazy area. Because Dogus don't have glowy eyes or antenna, and they sure as hell don't do this. Which makes mine an even better Dogu. That's freaking awesome. I'm thinking about putting that glowy Rosetta Stone in here as well. I just want to have all the freaky, insane, paranormal, magic, sciencey stuff in there. I think that is the plan for that room. I think I might move it though. I don't like the longer than it is wide style of that room. I'd prefer a nice square. But at the same time, I'm not 100% sure what I really want to do with that room if I weren't doing what I'm already doing with it. So, who knows? I need that panel. There's not quite enough room. I mean, there kind of is, but there kind of isn't, because I'll back up into that table. That sucks. Hold on. Hold on. I can make this work. I think. Yay! That worked. Yeah, there we go. We got a nice little shed. Still gotta paint those walls. I know there's a custom for lattice walls, which I think would look really good next to the actual greenery we're growing. Also, I should really dig that thing up. So let's go take our shovel there. That reminds me, I need to get a tool from the Nooklings. But it depends if they have it or not. As well as a metric crap ton of custom things. Okay, I need to take out 10,000 bells and bury them. But I think this little area looks pretty good, all things considered. And it doesn't take up a huge amount of space. Like, that's one concern is, between, like, the space between the beaches here and everywhere else, like, there's a lot of really small unused space that's going to make up a huge amount of space by the end of it. I'm not exactly thrilled about that fact, but such is life. You can't necessarily control that. Okay, let's craft. Now, I think this makes 4. So we'll craft 5 of them. And that'll at least give us a few to work with. 2. 3. I think we can also customize these, so I might take a look at what we can customize them into, if it's like the other wedding stuff anyway. 4. Because we can customize this stuff, we should. Because the colors might look better if we got something a little bit more posh. Also, I think we now have 50 of these. I was just trying to make 20. I guess they made 10 each instead of 5. Oh, nope, you cannot customize the wedding fence. Well, that's okay. I swear, this is gonna be a thing. As soon as I get the rocks moved. And I get 1 extra DIY I do not presently have. Okay, so we take our wedding fencing. Do I want it to be that far away, though? Can we move it closer? Yes, we can. Okay, I'm thinking we move it a little bit closer, then. Now, the problem is, as I've said before, fencing does not like, much like the patterns, it just does not like round shapes all that much. So it's going to be a squared off area. Oh, that does not look so great. Okay, that fixed it. Good. Good, good, good. The fencing is a little peculiar in this game. I will say that much. But it can contextually fix itself a little bit. Now, ideally, we'd have like a fence for the hedges. That's the word I'm looking for. As a backboard, and we'd have this fenced off. So this is not going to be perfect yet. But this will at least give us an idea of what we're working with. How many more of those do we have? 32. That should be enough to take care of this guy. That said, like I said, if we gave it an extra space, we could put a row of flowers between the fence and this. That's an option, certainly. I mean, I do kind of want to make this like a proper exhibition that's not just the dinosaurs, but maybe like an actual proper, like, sort of garden around it. We could, I was thinking maybe we could try and do like a little seating area with benches and stuff. That could be fun. I got ideas. I just don't know if many of them are all that good. And then I'm thinking we could probably put another Frankendiner right here. But it would have to be a pretty small one, and it would have to be going mostly vertical, because this guy's just huge. And we could probably put another one here, honestly. And we could just go whoop, 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 whoop. Look at this guy, and then let's leave. You know, that's kind of the layout I'm planning. If we had a fountain, it would probably be about here, but that might be too big unless we push this back. But that could lead to problems with this, especially if we are putting in a hedge, in which case this will actually need to be pushed forward, probably 2 squares. Which means there's not going to be a ton of room. Unless, what we do is we actually push the river back a little bit. We could do that. Again, I think our whole plan with a pond and an island on that might be down the drain at that point, but it's an idea. Either way, we kind of got this started off. I would like to get an arch here and maybe here. One on the back side here would be pretty good. I gotta get my lanterns, and I need to get a bunch of custom kits because I want to decorate this ever so slightly. And then we've at least done something today. So I think we might need to withdraw a few bells from our bell fund if we're going to get all these custom kits, though, because we might need a whole bunch. But still making progress. I think I have to look at some dinosaurs, though, just to see what their fossils look like and how they might interact with one another. Okay, I don't want that, actually. I wanted this because I have some stuff around here. Where is it? There's a termite mound. Here we go. We got tall lantern, tall lantern, tall lantern, and tall lantern. Also a really ugly elephant slide. Okay, do we have any custom kits? I don't think we do. Because we could use a whole bunch of them. No, we don't. Okay. Okay. How many do we need per tall lantern, I wonder? Let's customize. Tall lantern, we need 4. And there's 4 of these, so we need 16 custom kits just for the tall lanterns. We're going to turn the mossy because that, I think, looks the best. I like the mossy stonework in this game. It's quite nice. That can go in storage. 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 I might hold on to the hedges. The rope fencing we can put away. I think we can put this stuff away as well. And we need a lot more bells than we presently have if we're going to go out and make all that custom stuff happen. So I think our first step is to go talk to Blithers and see what fossils we have. I know I'm trying to collect some, but at the same time, we still have not gotten ourselves a shooting star, which is concerning, to say the least, because I've not heard another one out there yet. But what can you do? Blithers! I would like you to assess some fossils for me, my friend. Like these two specifically. And tell me they're worth a lot of bells or ones I could really use, like a brachio skull. All I know is the museum already has them. That doesn't help me all that much because I know that. Megalocide and Dimetrodon skull. What's that one? What's the Dimetrodon? I don't remember dinosaurs so well. I just know it's not the one we need. I think Dimetrodon is the one that has like the funky crest. I think. Nope. I was wrong. Okay, well, we got the left Megalocide. That we can definitely sell. I don't think, however, this is going to be near enough for all the custom kits. What are you thinking, Judy? Oh no! This is new. Sure. And then I secretly open it. I could probably do it today. I think she's wandering around by the beach. I think she's probably saying that sometime by tomorrow she'd like to have it done. Not necessarily that just don't do it today. I'm assuming. But I know Tia's still out and about. We saw her out and about. Just gotta go find her, I guess. But yeah, those ropes already are making this look a lot nicer. Granted, I might have to move this guy entirely because this isn't exactly the best conservation of space either. I don't know. It's a matter of just testing stuff out, and I've at least got some progress down towards the making it work chunk of this problem and plan. And that's the important part is, you know, once you get started, then, you know, the rest of the stuff comes to you ever so slowly. But it still comes to you. It's the getting started that's always the tricky part. I always say getting started is, can I open this? I can actually open that. Okay, we're not going to do that, but it's interesting to know that that is, in fact, an option. I'm kind of curious, though, if I don't deliver this to Tia, do they have, like, a permanent ongoing feud or something like that? Is it something that I have to mediate if I don't take care of this early on? I'm sure it probably wouldn't be that deep or interesting, but still. Okay, well, I need a new shovel, that's fine. I'm looking for another tool from the Nooklings anyway. Let's see if we can find our old pal Celeste, who's hopefully here, but probably not. Also, I need a bug net as well. So, we need a bug net, we need a shovel, and we need the one other thing which I need for my shed. Plus, we need, like, just all the custom kits ever. I actually quite like this jacket. It's nice. It's not my superhero outfit, but it's very, very nice. And it's in my colors. I'd probably swap them, make it mostly white, but still, you know, this is a pretty awesome little piece of kit for my character. I think, anyway. Can we go to Tia's? Is she home? She is home. Let's make a delivery, because we're just super friendly, man. And in doing so, patch up a relationship between Tia and good old Judy. Here you go. It's from Judy. She said that you were mad at her, and she wants you to feel better and not be mad at her. A jumper work suit. That doesn't... No, I don't think that would look good on you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think you do look quite nice in your cafe attire. Well, there we go. We patched things up. A wrestling singlet as opposed to a doublet. Alright, there we go. Well, we made their lives a little bit happier. That's good. It's good to do good things for people when you can. What does this look like? Anyway, let's plop this on the ground. That looks like something you'd wear for diving. But it doesn't look like a thing I'd ever actually want to wear, so we're not going to. Okay. So we need to buy some tools, and we need to buy some custom kits. Hey, there's Celia. Alright. So, I need... We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow for the watering can I need, but I'll take the shovel. And I will take the net, because I need one of those. And now I just need, like, all your custom kits ever. Can you just give me 20 of them? 5, 10, 15, and 20. There we go. And screw it, we'll buy 25, because seriously, I think we're going to need a lot more of these than we have. It's better just to have more than you need than to need more and not have them. I think, anyway. Okay, so we gotta go customize some stuff. It occurs to me we still haven't gotten a DIY from a villager. I don't think it'd be Mary, considering that we just talked to her, and I think we've been to Annabelle's house. I'm racking my... I guess it would have to be Ketchup. Ketchup's the only one I can think of who would have a DIY. Also, nice outfit. Let's chat. Goggles! Well, thank you. Thank you for the goggles. There, Mary. Okay, so we got some goggles. It's the thing I didn't realize I needed in my life that I guess I needed in my life. Let's see what they look like. Place item. I don't think those really go with this outfit, Mary, but I appreciate the thought. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we customize some lanterns. We turn them into green lanterns. And then we almost tank Ryan Reynolds' career with them. Okay. Mossy. I was thinking about actually getting like 6 lanterns instead of 4. Like have one placed in the center of the river on each side of the bridge. Like I thought that might be a cool idea, but that might be a bit busy, you know? We could take a look, see what that's like. We certainly have that power. Let's continue customization. I'm going to splat a bunch of paint on this. And we're going to splat a whole bunch of paint on this. Whoopsie. Alright. So let's go put these down. Oh, that was a leaf bug. That actually kind of surprised me. I didn't even see that there was a leaf there. That's a leaf bug, obviously. Okay, so let's try with 3 on one side and see what that looks like. So, what we're gonna do is place a tall lantern. I guess we have to go this far out, which seems a bit excessive. But what can you do? Okay, now so that looks good. Now we're gonna have to take our water crafting shovel, which is legally distinct from our other 2 shovels. And I think that would be right where we want to put it. Okay, so we drop this down. Whoopsie, that's a book. That's not going to be terribly useful right now. Tall lantern, place. The problem is, and I had this issue with the little stone dog lion thing that I had, is that chunk of land might not look so great. Although that doesn't look half bad. Oh, we got another one. Hopefully we'll get some large star bits, because I've already got the cancer thing made. Unless it's already a new astrological sign, in which case, you know, bring it on. Okay, we need to book. You're in the way. Tall lantern. Push this. And yeah, that's about where that is supposed to go. Yeah, that doesn't actually look half bad. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it's on a giant square that doesn't have rounded bits. But that's not too bad. So, we have to make 2 more tall lanterns, I guess, for going with that. And I'm okay with going with that, so... let's go get 2 more tall lanterns made, which requires a whole bunch of stone. We do not presently have. Okay. Time to go home, then. Get the stone, craft the thing, customize the thing, make this look good. But I think, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I might widen this a little bit. Okay, so let's go up here and grab ourselves some rocks so that we can make ourselves some really rockin' stuff. Okay, gotta go grab some rocks. Alright, let's craft a thing. Let's customize a thing. That's not what I want to craft. Let's craft... go to the craftimables. Okay. We don't have enough! Poop! Why does that take more than half an entire stack of things? That's abysmal. Okay, let's craft... that'll be enough. Alright, let's craft another one. And we'll have 3 stones left, which I have no idea what we're doing with. And then, of course, we have to customize them, because the old mossy look does just look very, very nice. That's already mossy. That needs to be mossy. Alright. And let's moss this up. I'm just dunking my paintbrush into a giant bucket of water and algae, really. That's how you moss things, I assume. Although moss is a lichen, not a algae. I'm actually not sure how lichen forms, and I find it weird that there's like the mossy kind and there's also like the rock hard kind of lichen, and I'm genuinely not sure how the two develop differently. Okay, I need this shovel, and I'm going to need my other shovel to get rid of this flower because it's in the way. But until we have to deal with that, I wish I could shave down the sides of that. I really do. But what can you do? Okay. Gotta get my actual factual shovel. Dig this up. Then bury it. And then we put a book. Now we put a tall lantern. That's what we're looking for. That goes there. And I might tweak the pathing underneath it just so it looks a little bit more better, really, but we'll see. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Now I just gotta move Annabelle's house to line up with all this stuff. Yeah. We're starting to make this place look at least kind of sort of halfway decent. Not bad. Not bad. Still got a lot of work ahead of us, though. And we've got my giant looming project, which I can't really do until we deal with the whole rock situation, so... some of this stuff might be on pause until then, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed another night of Animal Crossing. And if you did, follow the stream to know we go live, because we do this every night, plus other stuff when we have the time. Hopefully going to do Origami King and Ghost of Tsushima when my copies arrive. Thanks, again, Amazon, but what can you do? I also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which tonight should be a new review of Greedfall. That one's been, that one was a lot of work. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is step up my island game, because we're actually making some pretty kickin' stuff. It's just going to be a lot of work and a lot of figuring things out as we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.